Hi everybody, this is Diane. This is going to be a Chatty Saturday video. I have just a few things I want to talk to you about, and we'll work on a little something and talk about upcoming project and all that good stuff. So I did show a video, whatever day it was that you saw it, of a haul that I did at an estate sale, and I got these dies. The tabs, the butterflies, and the feathers and arrows. And I told you that I would cut them and let you see how they look. So I love the tabs. I have scraps of cardstock over by my Cricut, or my Big Shot, in the baskets where the dies are, where I keep my dies. So I just pulled out scraps and I cut all of this with some of my scraps. I got to use up quite a few. So look at the fun shapes on these. Let's see. Just get a plain piece of paper. You can see what they look like. So that one could extend off the page, or it could just be flat to the edge of the page. That would be fun to decorate that. This is fun. It's a sawtooth one. Again, you could put it down there or have it extend off the page. There it is in red and yellow too. I have these round ones. They're fun. It'd be fun to put these on the edges of pockets too. And then this one. And I think I've shown you all of them. Did I show you this one? It looks like just a basic tab. So I like these. They're a nice big size too. I'm going to put these in my tab box. And then the butterflies, there are 3 butterfly dies, and I picked purple and pink and yellow cardstock scraps for them. Aren't they gorgeous? Very beautiful details, and they cut beautifully. This is a Cuttlebug die from Anna Griffin called Butterfly Trio. I think they're gorgeous. And I'm not really into the feathers. I just cut them with some gold, yellow gold, and orange scraps that I had. But if I inked them, I might like them. I might want to use them with bird images or something, but I don't know. But they came with the arrows. So I cut a lot of arrows. I'm confused about something though with this die. These Cuttlebugs are cutting and embossing. And so you're supposed to use a rubber mat and put them through a second time to do the embossing, which I don't really care to do. I used to try to emboss with a rubber mat. I absolutely hated it. I don't know what the trick is to that, but I really hated it. So I'll just cut these. But what I don't understand is this arrow. I was disappointed in that because I thought it would look... Where's the picture? I thought it would look like... I thought all these holes would be cut out. And I don't know how they get all these little pieces to glue on. Beats me. Because it looks like this one has a smaller arrow glued into it, but the other arrows that I cut aren't those arrows. So I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not going to try to do embossing with a rubber mat. And I don't know what that has to do, because those are the only instructions. First cut, then emboss. And it doesn't say anything about adding another layer or where you get the layer from. But anyway, I do like these arrows. They're nice, but they're just not what I expected them to be. I love these though, with the holes cut out and then the lines cut out. And then there's this teeny little baby arrow. See how cute that is. So I love these. This is the longest one, and then there's this one. You know, I like to use arrows and numbers and stars, all those things to accent. Oh, this one I don't think you saw. A little heart on the end of it. So those are my fun die cuts. I love every single one of them. And here is a negative with arrows that I could use. Okay, now the next thing I wanted to talk to you about was I bought a little while ago, I bought some digitals for fussy cuts. Like, I don't have enough, right? I have enough. But I kept looking and looking and looking at these, and I love them. And I bought 3 sets of digital fussy cuts from this one Etsy shop, and it's called Print Moria. That's the name of it, Print Moria. This one is retro beverage labels or price tags, retro beverage price tags. And these are designed, they're not real. I don't think they were real. I don't know, maybe. But how cute are they? And there are 15 pages. Well, there are maybe 4 pages of beer labels, and I didn't want them. And I'm glad that they were all on one page together, well, 4 pages together, and not mixed in with these. So I could just print the soft drink labels. So I'm going to show them to you. I printed however many didn't have the beer on them. Because, see, I think Sparkle, Fiesta, Candy, Zippy, I don't know if they're real. Obviously, Coca-Cola is real. So I'm thinking, that's why I think that these are just designed and not replicas of real labels. Look at the milkshake one, that's cool. All different styles, but all very retro looking. Different sizes. Knee-high is real. The first time I ever heard of knee-high, grape knee-high in particular, was on the TV series MASH. Radar always wanted a grape knee-high, and I had no idea what it was. Aren't these fun? So I'm going to have a lot of fun fussy cutting. It's going to take me a long time to fussy cut all of these, plus all the other ones I'm about to show you. But I like it. I look forward, actually, to sitting down in the evening and watching a good movie or a TV show or YouTube and cutting out fussy cuts. It's fun for me. The next one is, I didn't print all of it because the last one I'm going to show you was 20 pages, and I didn't realize that it was all on is it a JPEG that has them all together? And I just hit print, and I thought I was printing the first page, and then it said it was printing 1 of 20 pages. So I had 20 pages there, and then must be about 11 pages here, minus the beer ones, because I think it was 15 altogether. And I'm not sure how many pages are in this one, but I just printed a few pages just so I could show them to you. And I'll print more of these at another time, another month, because on my printer program, if I print more than 100 pages, they charge me so much per sheet. So I probably reached my limit. Okay, so this one is also by Print Moria. They all are that I'm showing you today. And these are, it's called Toy Price Tags. I think it's called Toy Price Tags. I got this one twice by mistake, but I love it. I love the shape. of these, all the shapes that are here. These are smaller a little bit. Aren't they so fun? I love the rubber duck and the rocking horse. And these are different because these are in the shape of the toy, and these are just a label shape with the toy drawn on it. So there are lots more pages. I can't remember how many pages. There might be 15 pages of this also. And this is the one that I printed 20 pages, and it's called Retro Farm Labels. And I love them. And I'll use them for more than just farm journals. And the price is cheap. I'll tell you, I just looked up the shop because I wanted to get the names of the kits right. And they are 40% off right now, and they're really cheap. For all these pages, it's really cheap. And it's a good price even without the 40% off. Pretty sure they were on sale when I bought them. So I purchased them weeks ago, but I was having trouble, some issues with my printer. Like, I'm on a program that's supposed to send me ink. It just automatically sends me ink, but it hasn't been sending me ink for months. So, and I haven't wanted to call. I put off things like that too much. How many of you do that? Just put off making phone calls. Well, I finally called this week, and I was told that, well, we don't send the ink to you until you're down to 20%. And I said, it's also on this HP website, it's also telling me that my printer is not online. And I thought that's why they weren't sending it to me, but I am online. And he said, no, it shows that you're online on my end. And I said, well, does it show you how much ink I have? And he looked it up and he said, oh, I see you're very low on ink. Because I haven't been using my printer because I knew I was low on ink and I wasn't getting it. So he placed an order for me, and then I just started printing like crazy. But he also fixed another issue that I was having that had nothing to do with ink supply. So it was a long call, but a profitable one. And then I was happily printing. I printed a digital junk journal kit too from Raindrop Lila. Aren't these just so great? He also made an adjustment on whatever he was seeing on the screen so that I wouldn't have the issue of not receiving my ink shipment when I should have it. So that's that. I just wanted to show those to you because they're at such a good price right now, and I thought you might like to get some. I'll take these back upstairs with me and have some fun cutting tonight. It'll take me a long time to get all those cut. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about was my next project because I thought I was going to get right started on my patriotic journal because June is Monday. Today's Saturday. So I thought I want to get the patriotic journals done before, like mid-June. I would love to have it done before July. But I just finished 3 journals that were large and involved a lot of work. And then they were a high price point. And the patriotic journals are going to be the same. They'll be large, and they will be a high price point because I paid a lot for the book covers that I'm using to make the journals. And they involve a lot of work. So I thought I can just do something quick and easy before I get into the big patriotic journals. And that way I'll be able to put something in my shop that is a much lower price point. So I decided to make traveler's notebooks. And I found this in my computer files. I probably used it once before. I had it years ago, and it's from Raspberry Road. They still have a website. It's not I don't know if they're on Etsy. I looked on their website. So Raspberry Road still has a website. They don't have this kit anymore. But I printed it out, and let's see what it measures when it gets folded. Because I'm sure I'm going to make the journal a little bit bigger. And I'm going to, you're going to help me pick out cardstock to be the cover. Because I think, see, these pages are 12 by 12. And in order to get the full image printed on an 8.5 by 11, you lose a lot of size. It just shrinks it down, and then you have a lot of white space around it. So I use the ones that I already bought from Raspberry Road, the 12 by 12 papers. I use them to make Traveler's Notebook size. So this is 4 inches. That would be about right for a Traveler's Notebook. By 8 1/4. It might be a little bit. I think they're like 4 by 8 would be a Traveler's Notebook. So I will cut a cardstock cover a little bit bigger than this. So this one features an orangey peach color and a green, like a light olive green, and some Kate Greenaway images are on this particular sheet. And we've got some plaids, yellow flowers, and some newsprint. So those kinds of things are on the pages. And you get this peach and a white. It looks like old paper for background papers. So I'm going to put 5 pages in each signature. So I'm going to divide them up. These 2 I printed extra to use to make ephemera. I didn't print on the backs. So I did 3 of these because I like the daisy. And I want all the journals to have this picture. And I did 3 of these. And the rest, I think I only did 1 each. That's a plaid. And another plaid and a floral. Let's see. Do a floral here. And then I have these. This one has newsprint and daisies, and this one has the checkerboard pattern. And that one has, looks like a tablecloth with little hearts woven in. And that's 1, 2, 3, yep, 5 pages for each journal. Now I need to decide on a cover. I already went through my double-sided cardstocks that would match. So I'm going to select. Now these aren't super thick. These are, I think these are Stampin' Up. Now this one, you can't see it, but I can feel that this one was lightly scored to make something. It's like a score here and here, like on all the sides, like maybe they were going to make a box out of it or something. But I don't want to use that for a cover because of the score marks. And this one has it too. These were papers that I bought at the craft booth. These are thin Stampin' Up papers, very old ones. I've had them for a long time, and I will use these to make embellishments because of the newsprint element. These are also some scraps that I could use. Let's see, what heavier papers do I have? Maybe I can find one of those first. I like this. Well, it's a little bit too minty for that. And then this side is more pink than peach. So I guess that would be a no. This one has a peach and that orangey color. I like that. And it's sturdier. I think it would go nice with that. And then I could decorate the front too. Or I could put the peach on the front. And really, you have a blank slate for decorating and put that on the inside. But I have 3 of those. I could make them all like that. Let's see if there's anything else. This one's a bit, I mean, it's orange and it matches. So I think that would be fine. And I have two of these. These are American Crafts. This one is thinner, but I do like the peach floral and the checkers, the plaid. But it's a little bit thin. I think I'd rather use a sturdier one. And this green is too bright. And these are the ones that are too thin. So it's going to be one of those. This really isn't that thick. It's not that heavy. So maybe I could do one with this, and one with this, and one with this. Because I do like this. And it's got this, looks like almost like a gauze, loose weave design there. I know the green doesn't match it exactly, but I do like it. So maybe we'll do that, and that way I'll have 3 different covers. Okay, those are my covers. These are pieces to make ephemera with, pockets and whatnot. The other thing I wanted to talk about was my wax seal supplies, because I told you I didn't know where they were. I used some recently that I already had made, and I said it made me realize that I didn't know where my wax seal supplies were, but I found them. I mean, they were in the box that I always keep them in, and they were sitting right on top of the dresser over in the nook. But, you know, sometimes you just become blind to the things you see all the time. So there they are. So I am going to make some wax seals today. I haven't done that in ages. I haven't done it since I moved here and well before that. So I hope I remember. I was going to get a match and I forgot to. So I'm going to have to go upstairs and get a match because I need to light my candle. And I would like to make some wax seals. 1 wax seal for each of my journals that I'm about to make. So I'm going to get my mat on my table, and I'm going to get a match, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my warmer, my candle, and I have a silicone mat here. I thought I had a little one in this kit, but I don't. So I guess I better get a little silicone mat to drop my wax onto. So I'm going to light my candle, just a little tea light, and I set this on top of it. And I love the tools of this. I love these little bowls, spoons, to melt the wax in, and I love the pretty handles that you can get with your pretty designs. So I have 2 roses, one with a stem, one just the blossom, and a heart, and a feather, a bee, a tree of life, and a fleur-de-lis. And I think for these journals, I want to use the bee and maybe the tree of life. So I'll make 3 of each. Okay, so I'll just take the heart off of this handle. I bought some of my supplies from Amazon, but I started out with free supplies from I forgot the name of the place. Everybody was doing it for a while. They would ask people to do demonstrations for them, and they would send you the free supplies. So I did that several times for them, and I loved it. So I got my start with that, but then I ordered some other supplies from Amazon. So let's see, keeping in mind the colors of the journals, I'm pretty sure I got this little pack from Amazon. I'm going to use these seafoam green. Oh, wait. What about these? I think this is a better green. So I'm going to put several of those, and I'm going to mix. You can mix colors to get a marbled look, and then set it there until it melts. And it doesn't take long to melt. And I have little popsicle sticks to kind of stir it around. I've got red wax and gold wax on this one. Let's get a clean one. I've got the wax in these jars. I got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I just took them out of the package. So they were $1 something because they were on clearance. And these, I'm not sure. These might be what came from a place I was demonstrating for. I wish I could remember the name of it. And maybe these are too. They're transparent ones, which I thought were really cool. Little clear ones and gold, amber colored ones. And then I have these red ones. I don't know where I got these. Like a deep red. They're really pretty, but they're smaller. They're much thinner than those. And I have these that came in a jar. I'll do this color with the Tree of Life, and maybe I'll do this color with the bee. I'll get some ready in a spoon. I'll do this one. Try 4. You don't really need a lot. It's really fun to do, too. I think it adds to the fun when you have beautiful tools to use. Look at this tiny little spoon. It came with something, one of the wax bundles probably, but it's so tiny. Adorable. And this is just a utilitarian one. I have 2 of these. They may have come with my stuff from the company. They told me every time I did one, I had to do, I forgot how many videos I had to do for each. They'd give you an amount of money that you could use to select supplies. And then you had to do so many, I think it was 3 videos. And then after I had done the videos, I let them know, I sent them the links. And then they would send me, just a message, another offer, if I wanted to do it again. But I just was running out of ideas to make videos with, so I did it 3 times, I think. I'm just dumping this out onto my mat, and then I will put the Tree of Life in it. I hope it's going to be big enough. I don't think it is. I don't think it went all the way to that side. Well, I'll put this on while, oops. I'm going to put more wax in there because I don't think that the greens that I did were enough. Doesn't take long. You just leave it there for a few seconds and then you can pick it up. And there you go. It's not bad. It's got a little divot right there, but I don't like it when, I don't want mine to be perfectly round. So I like this one. And I can brush some gold paste, gold paste on it if I wanted to. I'll put some more green in here. One, two, three. I have 6 gold in here, and I just put 6 of the green in there. So hopefully that'll spread out better. Craspire, that's the name of the company. Craspire Wax. I'll go ahead and link their website, even though I'm not gaining free supplies for doing a promotion for them. I will link that below. Sometimes I wonder if I message them again, because I would wait. I didn't just go right ahead and do another one right away. I would wait a while and then message them back and say, yes, I would like to participate again. But it's been years since I did it, so I don't know if they would send me some if I asked. This one looks pretty round. Gotta put my stamp in it before it hardens, though. That's the bee. You get soot on the bottom, of course, from the smoke of the candle, so hope that'll come off. Doesn't really matter, but I try to keep things neat. So while I wait for waxes to melt, I'm going to start putting some supplies in my little container, supply box, so that they're ready for me to use. In this tray that I use a lot. I don't want to forget the wax. This is fun. I really need to do this more often. It's relaxing. How many of you have ever played with wax melts, wax seals? Okay, now I did pull some things. Just look through my printables that I already have printed, my journal cards and stuff. So these are Mrs. Cog's quotes. Some of them are Latin quotes. Some are just words for journals, more Latin. And some are just quotes, inspirational quotes. So I thought they would be nice to use. This is almost ready. I like the color of these for the journals that I'm doing. Okay. Get these out of my way. Get that one started and pour this one out. Whoops, I didn't take this off. There's a pretty bee. Ouch, I touched that metal part. That was hot. Okay, and I made the tree of life. I'll just have to make a bunch more of these to have a stash on hand. And all the different designs that I have in different colors. I had some like that, but I only have 1 or 2 left. And one of them is with my H. My husband's, this was his when he was in high school. H for Hubert. So I use that just for my stuff. Okay, this one's ready. Let's get this off. I think I'm going to put one more green wax pearl in here because the green doesn't seem to spread as much as the yellow, because they both had 6 pellets or pearls or whatever. So now there's 7. Okay. So journaling cards. I will use these to put in pockets and also to create things with. And I just pulled out ones. These are all digitals that I had printed. I just pulled them out and I'll have them handy if I can use them for anything. Anything that look like the right color. Some of these might be a little too vintagey for the style. Now look at this. These are the same oh, maybe they're not. I think this one was made with these and this one was made with those. Yeah, I like them both. I thought, why do they look so different? I'm going to use the more vintagey looking ones. Those two are stuck together. That's okay. Oops, this fell right out. I should probably clean all the little wax drips all over the top of this. It's funny that they're all clear ones. It's a cool day today with a lovely breeze. Yesterday was quite hot. I mean, hot in the sun. It wasn't like a hot day, but it was hot in the sun. And today is nice and cool, so I should probably go for a walk, and it's already getting late in the day. I don't even know what time it is. I've been busy all day. 4 o'clock. I've been busy getting my orders ready. Thank you guys so much, those of you who ordered from my last two days. I listed stuff. And you guys have been running over there and picking it up, and it's really awesome. Awesome for me. Thank you. tree. It just doesn't spread as much, I guess. I think that one, the whole circle is on it this time. Maybe. But I don't mind that it looks like this. It just looks like old-time wax seals. This one is more perfectly round, and I actually like it more uneven. But they're pretty. They're very nicely detailed, and you get the detail. Like that tree is very detailed, and you can see it all in that wax. These are deeply etched, and they're beautiful. I don't remember which ones. I got a set of them from Amazon. And I don't remember which ones I got from Craftspire and which ones from Amazon. So I got my 3 trees. And this is the last bee one I'll have to do. I even like these just journaling. They don't have images on them. I got a bunch of those out. Get the one with the bunny and the lamb. Why do I like the baby animals so much? Okay, so I guess, is that all I got out for this journal? Was just some digitals. It's probably all I've had time to do. I pulled the pages that I could make covers with. I'll get some more stuff out. I've been pulling a lot of stuff for the patriotic journals too. In between organizing, cleaning, vacuuming in here, listing stuff, packing orders, and doing hauls and videoing the hauls and putting that stuff away. It's pretty much been nonstop down here when I'm not at my mom's. I was there for a while yesterday. She wasn't having a good day emotionally. Whoops. And how it comes out clean. There's no wax left on that. It just comes right out. So if you haven't done this, I recommend it. It's fun and relaxing, and you get a beautiful result, and you can turn these into beautiful embellishments. You can leave them as they are on an envelope. I mean, the way they were used was just drop them right onto the envelope and press your seal in it to seal the envelope closed. That was the original intent of these, or to seal a scroll of paper. But now we just use them for decorative purposes, and also it was used to set your seal, like a king or somebody would have a ring, his seal on his ring, and that would be removed and then set into the wax to say this is from the king, you know. But now we just use them for decorative purposes. So you can put cheesecloth or tulle or fabric ribbon hanging down or whatever behind it, or just glue it onto a cluster or whatever. There's all kinds of fun things you can do with these. Do I have them all? Yep. Oh yeah, here's the missing one. Yep, they're all done. I already blew out my candle. Okay. I guess I don't have anything else to do because I was going to put stuff in here, but all I did was pull digital stuff. That's all I have. Let me look for some washi tapes. There's an orangey one. These colors are orange, green, or peachy orange, and green, and there's a little bit of red there. Yellow, I guess. I'm not seeing a lot of colors that match that. Ah, here's my orange stuff. Yellow gingham. They might be a little too orange, but I'll pull them out just in case. This one's pretty. What about green? Where are the greens? Ah, here's a green. Little polka dot. Maybe that one. There's a neutral one. I like this. I don't use it. I haven't used it in a while. Okay, I think that's enough washi tapes. So, now you know what the next project will be. And you got to see my die cuts, what fussy cuts I'm going to be working on, my wax seals. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. So, I will... Oh, sorry, I'm distracted. I will see you in the next video, and I hope that you're having a creative day. Bye.